Many people wake up feeling fatigued despite a full night's sleep. This common experience raises questions about underlying issues. Fatigue can often be dismissed as a simple consequence of a busy or stressful life. But is there more to it? Digging deeper into our brains, we discover that energy levels are not just about sleep duration but overall brain function. Neuroscientists explore how different factors, like stress and diet, can impact our brain's ability to restore energy. Understanding the science of fatigue can provide insights into our daily lives, helping us manage our energy more effectively. So, how can knowing about these brain processes change our approach to fatigue? Let's explore further. Awakening seems routine, yet each day begins with a lingering heaviness in the mind. They pick up their phone, scrolling through notifications with a detached sense of urgency. Familiar thoughts swirl, questioning the purpose behind their actions, creating an echoing silence in the room. Time drips away as they fall into an endless loop of digital distractions. Then, a realization strikes: fatigue is not merely physical but deeply tied to mental states. Reaching for a glass of water, a fleeting moment of clarity emerges amidst the haze. They ponder how stress and diet play crucial roles in fueling the fatigue experience daily. Journaling begins, thoughts transforming into words as they unravel their feelings. The act of writing creates a bridge between their mind and emotions, revealing hidden truths. Gradually, they observe patterns and triggers that contribute to their fatigue. With this newfound awareness, the weight begins to shift, hinting at possibility. As they close their journal, determination takes shape, signaling the start of new habits. With renewed determination, they placed the journal aside and glanced at the clutter surrounding them. Time to declutter both mind and space. They stood up, taking a deep breath, and began tidying up the space. Each item removed lightened the mental load. As they cleared, memories of past stresses surfaced. Certain objects reminded them of challenging moments. Suddenly, they paused at a faded photograph. It sparked a memory of joy, contrasting with their current feelings. In that moment, they realized stress wasn't just external. It also resided in unaddressed emotions and memories. With renewed insight, they decided to explore these feelings rather than push them aside. It was time for reflection. Writing became a channel for understanding their emotions, transforming the clutter of thoughts into clarity. Gradually, they began to identify patterns linked to their experiences, uncovering the roots of their exhaustion. Days turned into weeks, and small victories began to accumulate. They started to feel lighter, more in control. Alongside journaling, they gradually altered their daily routine. It wasn't about radical changes but small adjustments. Even moments of stillness became significant. Meditation brought a newfound sense of peace amidst the chaos. These practices, once foreign, began integrating into their life. They felt a shift in their mental landscape. However, old habits crept back in occasionally, triggering familiar waves of anxiety. The journey was far from linear, yet each setback became a lesson. They reminded themselves it was part of the process toward well-being. One evening, they found themselves staring at the stars. Nature had a way of putting things into perspective. In the stillness, they noticed a profound connection to the universe, helping them realign their own thoughts. Returning home, they felt a sense of resilience forming within. A new narrative was beginning to unfold. They looked at their journal, now filled with pages of insights. It had become a mirror of their evolving self. Armed with understanding, they knew it was time to share their experiences. Their voice mattered. As they stood up to speak, nerves mingled with excitement. Their journey could inspire others in similar situations. They began recounting their story, feeling the weight of their words resonate with the listeners in the crowd. With each passing minute, connection grew. They realized sharing was another step towards personal healing. This moment marked a turning point. They were no longer just a listener of their story. They were an active participant. With newfound courage, they embarked on the road ahead, ready to face whatever came next with resilience. As they walked cautiously forward, the vast landscape opened up ahead, inviting yet daunting. Each step felt lighter, guided by a whisper of purpose. The weight of their thoughts began to lift, replaced by a curiosity for what lay ahead. Nature's beauty was a welcome distraction from previous chaos. Yet in the distance, shadows of anxieties lurked, subtle reminders of the hurdles they must face. The journey had only just begun. Breathing deeply, they began to recognize the cycles of stress that had drained their energy. This awareness was a powerful first step. Reflecting on this newfound realization, they recalled moments of panic that had hijacked their focus. Breaking this cycle felt essential. Mindfulness began to emerge as a tool of resilience. Each mindful moment allowed clarity to permeate their mind, guiding their path. As they walked on, moments of gratitude surfaced, small joys found in vivid colors and gentle breezes. Nature whispered encouragement. However, interruptions persisted. Notifications from their device sparked brief moments of tension. Each buzz felt like a distraction. Realizing this was a familiar pattern, they decided to limit distractions, choosing to embrace the tranquility of the moment instead. The commitment to focusing on their surroundings fueled a revitalizing energy, shifting their mindset from survival to simply being. Each conscious decision to engage with the world around them fostered resilience, slowly unraveling the tension that had long remained. The path ahead seemed clearer now. With this newfound clarity and calmness, they prepared to share their story with others, inspired. With renewed clarity, they began drafting their thoughts. Writing felt liberating, as if untangling a web of confusion. Each word poured out like a stream, reflecting the journey of self-discovery and the importance of mindfulness. As they wrote, a sense of connection formed, a realization that sharing their story could inspire others facing similar struggles. They envisioned a community united by the shared experience of navigating life's chaos, embodying resilience and growth. Understanding that vulnerability breeds strength, they prepared for their first shared moment, not alone but surrounded by nature's embrace. With every breath, they felt empowered, ready to connect deeply and encourage others to embrace their own paths of healing.